Okay. Another Ragavan. Pretty good. A lot of good ones here, actually. Thought Seize is great. Sneak Attack. Some good lands. Steam Vents, Shelldock. I could mix it up and take some non-monkey card. But Ragavan's too good. Would love to wheel Thoughtseize, but I highly doubt we will. I think Shredder would be great. Also don't think I'll wheel that though. Maybe Metamorph. Esper Sentinel's good. But I take Monkey. Ooh, we could go Kiki Jiki. Could also just go red-black again. Seemed to work out. Take Fatal Push, Evolved Sleeper. I think Fatal Push is pretty great. Grim Monolith is strong too, though. It should probably be Monolith, huh? Like we passed Thoughtseize, we're gonna pass 2 more good black cards. I don't know if jumping into black is a great idea. Whatever. Alright, no regrets. There's Sheoldred again. Ooh, there's a Palace Jailer. That card's busted. The red seems to have dried up a little bit. We got Necromancy, Night's Whisper, Palace Jailer. Probe is good. Noble's fine. I mean, if red is dry, we could just take Palace Jailer and go black-white. Could also just take the fixing. Jailer's too strong. Snuff out, Luris. Vortex. I think Luris is pretty strong. Snuff out might wheel. I guess Luris might wheel too. Snuff out's really good. I've been impressed with it. So what have we done? Like this. Yeah. I mean, from the cards we've taken, it looks like we could draft a good black deck, but we've also passed some pretty good black stuff too. Now there's an opposition. I mean, I think I'm okay taking a Theomancer again. I could just be biased because we did well with that deck last match or last draft. But like, I'm okay with assembling a similar thing. Seems like the red's kind of dry though, like I said. Maybe we'll get some in pack 2. We don't have to play a ton of red, but like, I'd like to be able to play Ragavan. Oh, there's a Bone Crusher. There's also Preordained though. We've got some decent blue going around. From the first few picks, I saw some good blue cards. Preordained solid. I think Bone Crusher's good enough though. Over the Choop. Mannequin. This is a disappointing pack. Actually, you know, Adversary is probably better in this type of deck than the ones I usually end up playing in. Shade isn't terrible. Adversary is fine, I guess. If we get more cheap like Burn or Fatal Push type cards. Wow, we wield Sneak Attack? I mean, Metamorph's great, but if we can get an early sneak attack, I'm down for that. Probably cut this Palace Jailer. Alright, we wheel some... Actually, we wheeled the 2 black cards we passed. Somebody took the Thoughtseize and then didn't take Sleeper Blossom. We have a Feomancer. We could take Bitter Blossom and set up for like Recurring Nightmare or Braids again. But I think Sleeper is pretty solid. Maybe it's Blossom actually. I think I would change my mind if I got the pack back now. Sliver. I'll just take the Foundry in case we want it. I think I would actually take Bitter Blossom if I had the chance to go back, because it looks like we will be kind of half and half. Sneak attack, we're going to want to have some red up, and Sleeper definitely wants you to be a little bit heavier black. Still going to be good. I'm not going to say it's a... Like, we're not going to cut it because we're half and half, you know. Like, it's not that hard to find 2 black late game when you're pumping them, but... I'll take the Proving Ground here over the Necromancy. I mean, Vortex, maybe? It's possible. Free Twin? Sure. We could pick up Zealous Conscripts. It's a much clunkier, slower version of the combo, but still a combo. We already passed up Kiki Jiki, so we won't be getting that. Mind Twist again. Don't mind if I do. Hope to wheel Murderous Rider. There's a chance I play Goblin Guide if we're more like on the Sulfuric Vortex plan. But I like Mind Twist here. There's also an Ulamog for sneak attack. I think it's easy twist. Much easier to find sneak attack enablers than it is to get a Mind Twist, because there's only one. Aim to Turok does a pretty good impression, but doesn't have the ceiling that Mind Twist has. There's Braids again, Rakdos Signet, Pyromancer, Lightning Bolt, all good stuff. Verdant Catacombs. I think I'll be taking Lightning Bolt here. Definitely not taking Braids over any of these, although it is a potential play. Would be much more likely to take it if we had that Bitter Blossom. But I still don't think I'd take it over Lightning Bolt, or even Pyromancer really. I think it goes like Bolt, Signet, Pyromancer, Land, Braids. Got Blackleaf Cliffs, which I think I'm going to take. Custody Lich could actually be good in this deck. Bombardment maybe. Char, I think we'll wheel something okay out of this. Like among these 3. We'll see. I'm going to take the land. Ooh, Entomb. There's a Badlands though. Incinerate too. I don't think we're really reanimating. I think we're gonna try to go the like red-black disruption mid-range thing again. Although having Entomb and Archon in the same pack is kind of a tease. We could sneak attack Archon. But I'm going to take the fixing. Still have a whole other pack after this. I got like Thirst over Grasp. The fact that it can potentially kill Planeswalkers late game is really good. But, you know, would love to have Grasp too. Take the Thirst. Sword, Vamp Tutor. Habits, whatever. I think I'll take the sword for the board. Can't go wrong with a board sword. Alright, what are we wheeling here? Got like one more pick before the wheels come in. 2 more picks. Bloodstained Mire for the ultra fixing. Got Unholy Heat for more cheap removal. But I think I like Rabblemaster. Really good mid-game threat. Yeah, I think I'll take that over the Mire and Heat. Lelia, hello. A lot of green here. Ren and 6 is great. We do have the Proving Ground. If we could pick up a fetch, wouldn't be that crazy to play it. But there's a Lelia here, so I think I'll just take that. Shieldbreaker would be good too. We don't have a Braid yet. Alright, Goblin Guide came around. Do I want that or Rider? I feel like I just want Rider. Definitely glad I got the fixing when I did. Ignored the flashy cards. So we're gonna have some double black here and early red we're trying to play. We're not playing this Splinter Twin, but Vortex has potential, maybe? Although we did just pass the Goblin Guide, so that's kind of the signal that Vortex probably isn't going to make it in. Yep, there's the Braids. It is good with Ophiomancer. And it's okay with Rabblemaster. I feel like it's just Pyromancer though. Pyromancer's so solid. Now you have Bombardment or Lich. I don't mind the Lich. It's a way for us to get good card advantage if we can keep what am I trying to say? Like keep control of the board. Not let them get Monarch. Although Lich is interesting because it just says whenever you become Monarch. So if they do get it and you can get it back, they have to sack another creature. If you still have the Lich out, that is. Alright, we wheeled a bunch of good stuff. Somebody took that Archon, probably hoping to wheel the Entomb. I'll let him take the Incinerate. Add another spell to the adversary target pool. Magda's pretty good too. There's a Pestermite if we wanted to splash blue and play Splinter Twin. I wouldn't be surprised if they cut Breeding Pool, or not Breeding Pool, Birthing Pod. Breeding Pool. I wouldn't be surprised if they cut Birthing Pod out of the cube soon. It could just be me, but like I hardly ever see anybody play it, and I never take it. It is a fun card though, but it's just like, I think it's just been outclassed. At least in Vintage Cube. Waiting for my red and black cards. What do I even want? A Mox? Black Lotus? Soul Ring? you get a blood crypt. Let's see. Glorybringer is tempting. But I also like Mesmeric Fiend to have some more hand disruption. We don't really have much. I think we need some. We passed that Thoughtseize in pack 1 for old Ragavan. Old Raggedy Ann. Yeah, I think it's a Braid or Mez Fiend over the Bringer. Blood Crypt would be good, but we already have 3 duels that are pretty good. I'm gonna keep saying pretty good. Yeah, I think it's Fiend. Need that early interaction. I like Croxa. We might be able to wheel that though. Seems like the red-black is flowing enough, especially in this pack where there's Channeler, Trespasser, Pack Rat. Like, I would want Trespasser for sure. We just have a lot of good 3s already. I'd probably cut Ophiamancer for it. Sneak attack's probably not going to make it in at this point. I'm going to take the Croxa, make sure I get it. Copter's pretty good. I think I'll snag that. Recruiter I don't think we need. Power Stone, whatever. Take a Copter. Eidolon if we were like mono red. Sulfuric Vortex. Not a huge fan, I think I've said this before, not a huge fan of Brutality outside of Reanimator. It just doesn't, in my opinion, it just doesn't really do enough when you're discarding cards, like unless you're getting a benefit for discarding the cards. It is very versatile, which usually means it's a good card. But I found it to be just a little bit lacking if you're not trying to get stuff back. I almost want to take Relic. I'll take Brutality though. Wow, Fable. That's great. Hate to pass Chandra, but Fable's too strong. Alright, so this is the deck right now. See if we can find some replacements. Ideally, I would want to find Duress or Inquisition in the early game here. I don't think that Brain Maggot is in the cube, which is interesting because I think they should put Brain Maggot in the cube over Mesmeric Fiend for the simple reason that people still get messed up with the interaction of like the double trigger, like the trigger being separate. Because if you kill Mesmeric Fiend before they take the card, then you never get your card back. But with Brain Maggot, you get it back. Which, I mean, I guess that's the benefit of Mesmeric Fiend. Not to like trick people, but it does allow you to take removal without them being able to use it immediately. Alright, Demonic Tutor is a very strong card, but I feel like we want Gix a little bit more. Gix seems like really good in this deck. Gets us some strong card advantage. There's no like thing we're tutoring for really. Gix seems great. Probably replace Ophiamancer. Ophiamancer is a good sideboard card against creature decks. I would like Ophiamancer a little bit more if we had some Planeswalkers to protect, because it's a nice little, double blocker, death touch threat. We're not playing sneak attack, it looks like. So that'll be a cut too. So we're looking at 17 lands. Bunch of solid red-black stuff. See if we can get some better things. Was Blood Crypt in this pack? I think we opened it first pick, right? Yeah. So I guess there's a chance we wheel that. That'd be nice. Ooh, I actually like Goldspan a lot. Could use another 5. Perfect. Hellrider, huh? We do have a lot of creatures. Okay. Sure. Could take Masculine Worm or Bloodghast too. Bloodghast would be a little bit better if we had like Braids or that Bombardment. Wow, we wheeled all 3. I know what's open. Let's see. A Braid is very good. But we could just take the Blood Crypt and be pretty happy about it. Channeler, Pack Rat. We're not really channeling. But it is nice to have a 1-drop in these decks. So you can play something on 1 and then kill all their shit. I don't think we're playing Pack Rat. We're gonna have stuff to do. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. Pack Rat's... I always look at Pack Rat and I'm like, it's just a 2-mana 1/1, right? But then I'm like, oh no. This card's just really hard to kill. And gets out of hand quickly. It's just a great mana sink for late game. Super late Primeval Titan. I don't know what the last cut is. Actually, I guess we could just play 16. Jesus. Okay. Demonic Tutor, last pick. I honestly don't think we're gonna play it, but that's a crazy powerful card to go second to last. It just doesn't really go in this deck. It would be fine. Like, it would not be a bad card. I don't think. I think we need all of our cards to do some stuff. Tutor just finds something that does stuff. Which is nice when, you have a lot of mana or time. But you don't always get that luxury. Do we run 16 lands? We don't have much at the top end. We've got Fable, Lelia, Pyromancer, Copter to kind of try to draw. I can probably play 16. I think Scroungers would be pretty good in this deck. Might side it in. 6 and 6, huh? Seems good. Alright, let's run it. Old 16 land Rakdos. Alright, see what we got here. Some removal. Turn 3 Lelia. Needs a land, but I think I'll keep. Opponent mulled to 5. I was about to say, please play an elf. Can't do anything about that, unfortunately. Come on, deck, don't do this to me. I mean, I knew the risk of keeping a 2-lander. Okay. It's a way to kind of do if I could talk, that's a way to kind of undo a mulligan. Seasoned Curlies. Main deck Kitchen Finks? What? At least Lily attacks through it. Rabble doesn't do any good. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I think I'll just attack and see if we can get a land for Sheoldred. Okay, no land. They block. A little bit scared of natural order. Unless it's Progenitus, I think we can outrace it. Outrace it. Even if it is Progenitus, Sheoldred makes it a 3-turn clock, which we might still be able to beat. Okay. Interesting. Get that out of here. Alright, so that probably does it. Yeah. Alright, so green. They played a mountain, right? Didn't they? Yeah. Green, red. Looks like mostly green, though. They had main deck Kitchen Finks. Sort of Body and Mind. Unfortunately, we don't have a braid. I think I took a blood crypt over it. No regrets. Let's see, do we want this Ophiamancer in here? I'm going to cut Rabble for Ophiamancer on the draw. As much as it pains me. It's a good hand. green shouldn't have much of a way to deal with Ragavan except blocks, which we have Blood Chief's Thirst for the first one. So hopefully we can get in there. We are playing red though, so they could have like Ren and 6. Looks like they mulled the 6. Speaking of 6s. Let me go ahead and play it out. Got Fatal Push and Thirst for the first couple plays. Hopefully a turn 3 Sheoldred. Okay. It's kind of an annoying one to have to push. But push we shall. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, that doesn't do anything. I don't know why you'd play that. Through the breach. Oh god. Glad I exiled that. Okay, that's a card. It's gonna get thirsted, but it's a card. Strip mine, eh? So they're probably on like strip mine, excavator, some shit. Yeah, Ragavan's too good. Too good. We're on the play with one kind of early play. It's a very slow hand. I like this a little better. Lotus Bloom. Okay. I'd feel a lot better if this was a swamp. It's not too bad though. That Mutavault's actually a pain. I guess I'll just twist him. Give him a little twist. Whoo! Hello. It's a time walk. Yeah, they drop sword. So they got Muldrifter and one unknown. They're gonna have a Lotus Bloom next turn. So they'll be able to Muldrifter plus equip. Rebel Master's not too bad. Unfortunately, sword gives pro red. But we can get a little bit of damage in. A wee bit. If we draw a swamp, we're in business. They could also just activate Mutavault and equip. They choose to go defensive. Because they could equip Mutavault, hit, and then shoot the Rebel Master or shoot Mez Fiend. Seems like a decent play though. Especially if we're not going to draw a swamp. They didn't play a land. So they have two non-land cards, one of them being Muldrifter. So I kind of want a Croxa, but I also want to just level up Sleeper so we can level it up again next turn. I feel like that's kind of a coward play though. Wait, what am I thinking? I had in my head that like they were going to have Muldrifter equipped, but we can actually just Thirst the Shredder. Unless they have a counterspell. Could have Mana Leak or something. I mean, they have Sword. I actually don't care if they trade with Rabble Master. I think I would welcome that. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Oh, they're just block. Sure, they just block a goblin. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. There's a swamp. GG. We're about to draw 5 cards. Alright, so blue, they were blue-white. Blue-white. They had Sword of Fire and Ice. some bluey creatures. Brazen Borrower, Mole Drifter, Ledger Shredder. Very blue. So I think we'll bring in our own sword. Rabble Master was pretty strong there, but it's not great against sword. It's kind of good against everything else they showed, though. Or not specifically good, but it's like fine against everything else. Didn't see any of their weaknesses. Custody Lich seems fine. I don't think they're playing a ton of creatures. They do have some flyers though, so the Monarch is a little sketchy. I still think Rabble Master on the draw is a little off. We could go like super aggro against this deck. Bring in like Vortex, Eidolon, Scrounger, Channeler. Take out like Lich, Rider, and stuff like that. This is good though. Sure. I'll take it. She lands. They keep 7, we keep 7. There's a land. Okay. Got a Snapcaster, Petty Theft, sure. Okay. What do you got? Time twist. Oh, time walk, right. We saw that. I probably would have played Brazen Borrower and then Mystical Tutored on upkeep. If they're going to get time walk anyway. Because now they could have a 3-1 out and hit me for 3. Especially if they're not even going to use the 2 mana for anything. Yeah. It's kind of silly. So they get Bloom here. Play something big. They could have like Time Spiral, I guess. It'd be pretty sick. Karn, that's pretty good. Gonna exile a land. They exile the 2/2. Okay. Sure. Blood Chief's Thirst takes care of that. No Spell Pierce, please. Thank you. The fact that they could have hit us for 3, like, 3 times now is a pretty big deal. And now they're just, like, never going to cast this Brazen Borrower. This Mind Twist is probably just going to sit in our hand for this foreseeable future. I guess we can discard it to Gix eventually. They'll probably bounce it if they don't draw anything good here. That's pretty good. I probably would have tapped my Mutavault, but to each their own. Sleepy. Once we get this sword down, it should be an easy game, if that happens. So they copy Gix, or oh no, I guess they copy Muldrifter, that makes sense. Immediate card draw, no life loss. They could even bounce their own Muldrifter. Okay, they brainstorm. I guess I could have snuffed out the Muldrifter in response to Image. That probably would have been good. Because then they have to copy Gix, and then... Mentor is a good target, though. It ruins our sword plan a little bit. They get to chump with a monk. Take 2 here, maybe. And 4 the following turn. Once again, if they had played Borrower when they should have, we'd be very dead. That can kill Jace. We can probably just kill Jace and then Mind Twist them for 2. Could Mind Twist them for 3 also. But I think we need to kill Jace. Nice, got it to fairy. Okay. Maybe I'm supposed to attack there. Nah, they can block with Mutavault too. We're a little ways off from getting through with sword. I might just die to these Muldrifters and Brazen Borrower. Shit. That's not bad. Yep. Copter. I think I should have attacked first, see if they chump, and then play Lich post-combat. I think that would have been better. Oh. Okay, you got me. Because they become Monarch, then I have to sack a creature, and then we're just dead. Actually, I think we're... no, we're not quite dead to Mutavault. But we'd have to chump Mutavault there. Yeah, it's over. So they have Treachery. Yeah, I think I messed up by not killing the Muldrifter in response to Image. Looks good. Turn 1 Ragavan, how do you answer? How do you respond, sir, in your mostly blue deck? I resolve my 1 mana, win the game card. Exile Plains, hope you didn't need that. Just pass. We can twist them later. So I get a Petty Theft. So they want to wait till I go to combat, so I can't dash it. Revoker, huh? Okay. So can they name treasure token? Is that... Evolved Sleeper, okay. Is that allowed? Ooh, Shredder's actually pretty good. But I want to play Sheoldred. Could also just twist him for 4. Yeah, it seems good. Hope I didn't leave you with anything good. Nice. Yeah, brutal. Alright, 2-0. See if we can get back-to-back trophies with red-black. Red-black back-to-back. This looks acceptable. Needs a land. Uh-oh, snuff out looking bad. Oh, this is non-creature. Shit. I was just going to bolt them and let them take the snuff out. They'll probably take Copter, though. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Okay. Start with Rebel. Rebel. They might be storming Norman over there. Yeah. Didn't have a third land, apparently. Or they would have played it to untap it. They discard Brain Freeze, Wheel of Fortune, so they almost assuredly have Yogg Will. The Snuff Out's not going to do much. If they're winning with Brain Freeze, I don't care to lose life. Draw 3 cards here. Oh, I guess drawing cards is the bad part. Still gonna do it though. No swamps, so we'll just play the bolt. Okay, they go to 10 here. But they get whatever card they want. They'll have 4 cards in hand. They can drop a land, have 5 mana. That's enough to storm for sure. We do Sheoldred. Yeah, if they don't go off this turn, looks like they're going to Ritual and Yogg Will and shit, so we might be dead. They got Brain Freeze in the yard. Yeah, they got Ritual, Yogg Will. Yeah. Easy GG. Oh, Citadel. That's not quite as GG. I thought they were for sure playing Yogg Will. They were just going to kill me. Yeah, that doesn't do as much, but they can play a ton of shit off Bolas' Citadel if they got it. They could still have the Yogg Will. They go up to 14. Unless they play the will for free on top, they're not gonna do it here. Thirst. That is pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just bolt their face. They're not playing any creatures. It's 5 adversary. So adversary just wins it, right? Nice. They go to 7. We hit for 8. Nice. Okay. So they're storming. Looks like they have Yogwill. They were looking for it. I know I've said Yogwill like 18 times this match. I know what the card does, okay? It lets them play cards out of their graveyard. They had a lot of cards in their graveyard. Therefore, yeah, more like Pogwill, am I right? Okay. So let's take out this creature removal ASAP. You can probably leave the burn in. We don't have a lot to replace it anyway. They could be playing like Jace or something, or we want like Rider, but if they're not playing creatures, we're going to be able to pressure enough with the creatures, so not worried about that. Anything else? Yeah, I think Eidolon is a good grab. I think Vortex. Probably Brutality. And Sword's a little slow. I don't think we need the protection. I could just throw in Scrounger as a 2-drop. Pressures pretty well. Scrounger or Channeler. I kind of like Channeler. But Channeler does incentivize us to mill ourselves, which is kind of risky with Brain Freeze. But usually if you Brain Freeze, you're going to Brain Freeze all the way. They also have Tendrils as a multiple storm routes to victory. Yeah, I think I'll take the Scrounger. It's kind of a beefcake. Alright. So, what are we hoping here? Oh, I should have taken out Custody Lich. Shit. I missed that one. Damn. I mean, it gets us Monarch, I guess. But fuck, I don't think this is fast enough. I mean, Rabblemaster's good. Whatever, I'll keep it. I feel like we're just not quick enough here. Okay, take my Incinerate. What? They're playing creatures? What is this? Some kind of joke? Am I a joke to you? Sure, I'll take that. Better that than it ramping them. Oh god. That was a fast ritual. Oh god. Last card has to be like Brain Freezer Tendrils or whatever. Ah, wheel. Duh, duh, duh. I don't mind ditching those cards. Unless they win the game here. Twisty's going to be good. Voidwalker is fine. So it seems like they maybe sided in creatures. It could be that they just already had them, but... Wow, giving me a Mana Flare with a fresh set of cards, really. Interesting. I mean, we don't have a way to kill Voidwalker now. I set it out like literally all my removal. So even if we Mind Twist them, they can play something for free. Oh wait, we kept the burn in, that's right. That's right, never mind. I'm actually the greatest. Okay, so we have access to 8 mana. So we can bolt and then like probably Copter or... So Mind Twist for 5 is 6 mana. We know that much. We have 2 left over, so I guess we just bolt the Voidwalker. Rot is OP. Oh, you mean Twist? Did I say Mind Rot? Rot for 3. No, I can Twist for 5. What are you talking about? They played a Mana Flare. Oh, it's just all lands. Holy shit. Time Spiral. Wait, what? Oh, an opponent's graveyard. Right. Alright, go ahead, opponent. They're dead next turn with Lelia. Nice. Back-to-back red-black trophies.